and we're actually bringing out some truths. Peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole. Maybe you should stay away from it. What's the plan? What do you want to do?
I don't know. You know, I wouldn't say episode, just a dialogue. Where does it go from here? Given everything that's going on in the past, everything that's happened, there's no good, bad, or indifferent. It just is what it is. So where do you go? Today's the first day of the rest of your life. Where are you going?
Well, I love that. It kind of ties into, here comes Dexter. He's coming up.
What's up, buddy?
You know, it's interesting because previously on Real Estate Raw and Uncut, you know, and this is going back a bit, it's always just been kind of, hey, what's the topic? Let's go. Let's try to share. Let's create some content.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure that's the answer, just to create content. I mean, isn't it everybody wants to be an expert at something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does. But what if you don't have anything to say? Does
Right.
it make sense to actually get up and shoot a video and to try to fake it till you make it?
Well, that's the thing. You're asking me that question?
Well, you know,
I'm the guy that doesn't like the camera, so I'm here again and doing this going, yeah, let's have a chat, figure out where it's going, and as things unfold, you have different conversations that lead into the next topic. And I think that's where you start saying something, because you can talk and talk and talk on and not say anything. So what's the point?
So I've got to somewhat apologize for the past and things, but it led us to today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So on Real Estate Raw and Uncut going forward, you know, this may not necessarily be just about real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you almost want to take the real estate out of the Raw and Uncut.
I hope it isn't just about real estate. That's pretty boring, man.
Well, you know, I'm finding the more value in the reaction from people out there that I'm getting is when we're true to ourselves and when we're actually adding value to all industries and all people.
Yeah.
And you know, we're all going through these struggles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like I just recently went through one, but it's hopefully that struggle and the things that I've gone through make me a better person, and I can add value to more people. But going forward, what do you think? I mean, I think our content has to be, you know, really pertinent and really helpful, as opposed to just winging it. And
yeah, sometimes you wing it, but I think ultimately what happens is you take whatever we're discussing here and tie it into the bigger picture, and then it starts to take on its own narrative, and I think that's what's important. Real estate, absolutely, it's a means to an end, it's part of it, but how does that tie into the bigger picture so that we can actually start saying something that means something to the consumer, somebody who's watching, the viewer? It actually means something where they're actually interested and they want to watch the next one.
well, here's the problem. Sometimes we're you know, in this society and the way things are today, we want to say things so we don't offend anybody. I think we've got to call bullshit on that one.
I think you can offend people.
I think
what's the point?
I think that we're going to have to, in this, you know, the stereotype of let's be true to ourselves. Sometimes you're going to offend the industry that we're in.
I think it's okay to maybe offend somebody if there's a purpose, but to just go out there and just try to offend people for the sake of offending people, that's just a waste of time. So
yeah, I don't want to take part in that, but I think some of the things that we have to say and challenge in the industry that we're currently in,
absolutely,
I think we have to do it.
I think that's fun, but again, it serves a purpose. It's not just for the sake of doing it. It means something bigger than you and I having a conversation. It affects people.
I think that some of these going forward are going to be fun.
Gotcha.
I think some of the conversations you and I have, you know, for an hour at a time, just throwing things back and forth.
Yeah.
Some of these conversations probably other people should hear them.
Yeah, but I think the conversation should happen because one of us walks in and goes, I got a good one. Listen to this.
Let's add some sick value.
So let's make something happen. With that being said, that's enough camera time for me, kid. I'm done for today.
Peace.
See you.